everyone, thanks for joining me today. I have another unboxing video, but this one is my doing. I met a Portuguese lady who has a nursery in the north of Portugal. She grows and sells succulents. She has the most rare and most beautiful types of succulents, and she sells at very good prices, much better than I can find here in more southern Portugal. She only sells through Facebook. She posts the photos of the plants available several times a week, and if we are interested in a certain item, we just have to make a comment just below the picture to make a reservation, and she will revert to you by messenger. I found out that she had some very large epiphyllum that weighted too much to be mailed. So she was dividing the plants and selling the stems by sets. And I ordered 2 sets of red flowers plus 1 of orange flowers. And I also wanted the pink one, but she was not sure she had anyone left. She never confirmed the pink one to me. But it was a special time in my life. I couldn't pay much attention to it, so we left it that way. Anyway, each set cost €5, and I paid €15 for 3 sets, plus postage, which was €4, and that was the fastest way to get here. I'm already seeing the beautiful red flower, huge flower, and the box is so big. I was very surprised to see that big box just for 3 sets of stems, but you will see the reason why. Look, this is the reason why. Look at the size. Look how long this one is. It's over 1 meter long. This is a red one, that's for sure, because it's similar to the other one I have already seen inside the box. The other one on the bench might be the orange. They are not identified. I will have to wait for the surprise when they bloom. Hopefully they bloom. Let's see what else here. There is a set here with 2 more. And I suppose these are the same color. I don't know. Maybe the one on the bench might be a pink she found there, although she was afraid that they were sold out, but maybe she could find me one. And there's another orange in the box, but which is this one? They came together. So I already have there 4, and I paid for 3, and there's something else in the box. And look at that. Look at that. Look at the size of this red one. Way over 1 meter long. No doubt this is the red one. was trying to show you how the flower is inside, but I don't think I can. It feels like silk. So beautiful. I love everything that is epiphytic, from orchids to cacti, and these are lovely. Oh, look, there are two buds here. Do you think they will continue growing? Oh, I hope so. It would be amazing. These plants are included in the genus Epiphyllum, or maybe not, as I read some time ago that they were recently changed to another genus, but that is another story. They will stay Epiphyllum for the time being. These cacti are commonly known as the orchid cactus, most probably because they are epiphytic, like most orchids are, and also because of the large and spectacular blooms we can get from these plants. We can see that these stems are a bit dehydrated. I just called the lady at the nursery to thank her, and she said that as they are in process of shipping these stems, they prefer to keep them on the dry, to keep the main plant on the dry side. So these stems will stay overnight, dipped into water to get some hydration, and tomorrow I will find a way to repot them. Big as they are, it will not be easy. And there they are. I hope they like it here. I think they will. The others do, because they are in the shade as they like to be, but they have a bit of sun late afternoon, and I'll show you now. This is the big red one. It's so huge. I don't know. This is the flower that came with the plant, but which is just fading. There are two buds over there. I hope they make it, although the plant does not have many roots. These are two cuttings after all, very little roots, because they were torn off the base of the plant, as I said before. This one I don't know which one it is. I've separated. This is definitely, those two are definitely the red ones. They have the same feature. But this one and that one over there, they are very similar. So anyway, I looked at them and decided this is certainly the orange one, and this one is another orange, or maybe hopefully the pink one. We shall see when they bloom. This is the one Francisco sent me, the Solanericeus honduriensis, which flowers with a white flower that opens at night and which is quite fragrant. This is one of my latest purchases some weeks ago. I'll put the name on the screen. This has lovely small orange flowers, and it has these fruits, these nice fruits, which are quite colorful. I like this plant very much. This is Rhipsalis pilocarpa. It blooms with very small flowers, but lots of them, and they are very fragrant. Wait, me check the name in case I'm wrong. Sometimes with so many, yes, it's Pilocarpa. With so many plants, we cannot trust our memory. This is the other one I got from Treasures of Plants. This is the Epiphyllum oxypetal. It produces a large white flower which is very fragrant and only opens during the night. This one here I have two cuttings here which I can see that are rhipsalis, but I think I have two different species here, and I don't know which ones they are. So this one, you see the feature, and this one does not have those little branches in the middle of the stems. These are straight. So just wait and see. This one is Semnalericeus verclei. It suffered a bit during winter. Some branches suffered. They got burned with the cold. I left them outside, and this was the one that suffered. All the others survived very well, and it was not here. I've put it where I have the orchids now, and this part from here would get the wind, and it got burned. I already cut some of the burnt stems, and the plant, I think, is trying to recover now. And this one is Lepismium cruciforme, which used to be Rhipsalis cruciformis. Is doing great. Is doing quite great. I already bought it as a large plant. I like it very much. My rabbit's foot fern. This is Epiphyllum. Treasures of Plants sent me last year. Look how ground she is. This is Epiphyllum anguliger, and it was just a little bit like that, but it's doing quite well, which means this is a good place. And then I have my Easter cactus. This is Rhipsalidopsis, and it's beautiful. I like so much this color. The red one is not as beautiful. It has smaller flowers, and it is going over now. It's nice too. The flowers are quite beautiful, but this one, oh my god, these are lovely, just lovely. Very, very beautiful. They close at night, open during the day, and she's blooming. She's been blooming for a long time, and look at that. So many more to open. And those over there are the Schlumbergeras, which is the Thanksgiving cactus. That one is a variegated one, but this one puzzles me, because when I bought it, the variegation was cream, and now it's reddish. I don't know if the plant is getting too much sun. Well, not sun, too much light here. Variegated plants usually prefer to have more sun. But the plant is growing, so maybe this is the best place for her. Well, these are my epiphytic cactus, except for this one, which is a fern. but they are doing well here. Oh, and I still have another one. Although this epiphytic, this is not epiphytic, this one lives in the rocks. It's my monkey's tail. And I still would like to have the rat's tail and the cat's tail. They bloom with lots of flowers along the stems, and they are just gorgeous. I bought this one last year, but no flowers yet. But the cactus is doing fine. It's pulling up new stems, and this one, of course, is completely different. This one likes the sun, lives on the rocks and with very little water, while these ones here, they live in the forests, and they live in the shade of trees, hanging from the trees, and with very little light and a lot of humidity. I love them. I begin to have very little space for more. I'm getting worried about it. Okay, this is the end of this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.